All right, in this video, we are going to go over good demand for products. There are some different metrics that we're going to be looking at, and I want to go over them in this video. So let's get to it. The very first thing, normally what we are doing when we are looking at products and we're analyzing these products is we are looking at total sales and we're looking at monthly sales. That's generally what we're looking at. Yes, monthly revenue is great, but usually it comes down to monthly sales or total sales. Now, the one thing I will say is when we're looking at total sales, we also need to look at the listing age. Because here's the deal, just like this one right here. This here is 84 months old and it's had 974 sales. If I didn't look at the listing age, well, I would think that that's pretty good. Now, even though it's had 0 monthly sales, I may just think it's seasonal. But if I go over here to the listing age, that is going to tell a different story, as you can see right here. So this here would be a sign that this is probably not doing well right now. It might have in the past, but not now. Now let's take another look at a different product and we'll look at this one right here. So this one here has 519 total sales, 12 monthly sales, and it's only 1 month old. So that tells a different story. Let's look at another one. How about this one right here? This one is 12 months old. It has sold 1,019 and it's had 19 monthly sales. Now, if you were just looking at monthly sales, you might miss out on this opportunity because this is a seasonal product. This is a Halloween teacher shirt. So if I'm looking at the listing age, I can see this is 12 months old, so just a year old. This has already been through this season and it's done 1,019 sales. And it's already starting to sell monthly now. Now, I would look at this and say, well, this looks pretty good, but there is something else that I want to look at, and that is over here with the favorites. So the favorites also allow me to see what kind of demand a product has, or at least how much people are liking this product. So if I look at favorites, I look at the listing age, and I look at the total sales, that can tell me how well that product has done in the past, but also how it's doing right now. The other thing that I want to look at is the views. So the views allow me to see, okay, how many views has this product had in the time that, well, the listing has been live for 12 months. So that's not too bad. But I'm looking at this one right here, and this has 222,000 views, 12,725 favorites, and it's only 2 months old. Now, is this one a better listing? Yes, but does that mean that this one right here isn't good? Well, that's going to depend on what your goals are. For me personally, this one here, 12 months old, it's had 1,019 sales, and it's currently doing 19. That's still a really good product in my eyes. Let's go ahead and look at another one and we'll go through those numbers again. So let's say this one right here, 7 monthly sales right now, and we can see there's 305 total. How old is the listing? Now looking at 2 months old, that's telling me that this thing is doing okay, even though we aren't in the season yet. The time of recording this video, it's not even Q4. It's not even Halloween season yet, and it's still selling. So that's a good sign. The other thing I want to look at is the favorites. We have 1,142, and then I want to look at the views. There's 19,260. So that's pretty good. So again, if I was to go up here to this one that we originally looked at, 84 months old, so it's an older listing, and it's had 974 sales, I don't know if that just did good that first year and then it didn't do anything. I can't see all of the numbers from the last, 7 years? I can't see that. So if you see something that has a good sales number as far as total sales, you want to always look at the listing age because that will also tell you if that's something that has done good over time or if it's something that might have just did good when it launched. So let's go ahead and look at one more example using a different type of product. This one here is Halloween sweatshirt for teacher. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm always going to sort by total sales. That's usually my workflow. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start analyzing what I'm seeing here. So I see this one here has had 17,445 total sales, but how old is it? Right here, 21 months. That one there has a crazy amount of demand already. I already know that. But then to reconfirm it, I'm going to come over here to where it says favorites, and you can see it's 28,171. So we know that people are really into this type of sweatshirt. The other thing that I'm going to do now is scroll over here and look at the monthly sales. So right now, currently, this is getting 827 sales per month. Now, one thing I will say is this came up when I did a search for Halloween sweatshirt teacher. This is not necessarily just for Halloween. At least it doesn't look like it is. No, it's not. So that's why we have to make sure also we're comparing apples to apples. So this one here is a pumpkin sweatshirt. This is one that would be for Halloween. So this here has got 78 monthly sales. It looks like it's got 1,750 total sales. And it's 24 months old, so 2 years old. So then I would take those 2 years and I would want to see, okay, how many sales potentially are they getting per year? And I would divide this by 2. The other thing that I would do is come over here to the favorites and I can see 36,874. So a lot of favorites. That tells me people really like that sweatshirt. And then the other thing that I will do is come over here and I'll look at the views, and wow, 321,859 views. So those are the primary metrics that I'm looking at. I always start with total sales, and then from there, I will sort all through the listings that come up on page 1 for that keyword that I'm looking for, that is the product type. And then from there, I am going to look at the monthly sales to see what that looks like. Then I'm going to go over here to where it says listing age. So it's 24 months. So that way there I can say, okay, total sales was 1,750. It's been live for 24 months. I can divide that by 2 because that's 2 years. And then I'm going to go over here and look at the favorites, 36,874. That's awesome. And then I'm going to look at the views. That's pretty much what I'm going to be looking at to determine if this thing has demand and is a good product to potentially sell. So hopefully this video has been helpful, and now you are equipped to find good products with good demand. I'll see you in the next video.